What's up, everybody? It's your boy, Mr. Dugai, coming at y'all with another episode of Dropping Dimes with Mr. Dugai. And today I'm going to talk about them. It's well overdue, but the Eagles have signed safety Jaquiski Tart, and I feel like the Eagles roster is pretty much complete now. I'm just giving my thoughts on that. Before I get into this video, for everyone, if you want to give me a follow on my social media platforms, I'm gonna have all that information down in the description box. May not always get a chance to respond to questions and comments on these videos, so feel free to DM me. And whenever I get a chance to, I'll get back at you. Come holler at your boy. Also, if you're a Madden 22 player on Xbox One, I'm gonna have my Xbox One gamer tag down in the description box also. Man, good job. Howie Roseman did his job, yo. Eagles signed safety Jaquiski Tart. I felt like that was the one glaring need we had left, and Howie Roseman filled it. You look at the offensive line; it's solidified. The backfield, the wide receiving core with the addition of AJ Brown, the tight end group, the defensive line with a couple with the addition of the rookie Jordan Davis, N'Kobe Dean and Kazir White at linebacker, and now Jaquiski Tart and and James Bradbury in the secondary. This roster is pretty much complete now. I'm not saying that it's a Super Bowl roster or nothing like that, but I feel like it's definitely an NFC East champion roster. Getting the playoff and then see what happens. What it obviously all boils down to is a few things. One is the quarterback play of Jalen Hurts. He showed some really good things last year, but then, in a couple of spots, most notably the playoff game in Tampa Bay, he was awful. And he looked like he didn't belong as an NFL franchise quarterback. But then, and also the New York Giants game on the road. But the other games, he pretty much did his thing for the most part. Another thing, is coaching. Nick Sirianni, how will his offense continue to evolve? It got better and better as the year went on when we really implemented the run game and became the number one rushing team in the NFL. But now with addition like a AJ Brown to the wide receiver core and him being in year two, not only as a head coach but play caller. Let's see how he evolves as a play caller coming into this season, with a little more of a fuller roster. And also Jonathan Gannon. The defense last year, as we all know, was very good against mediocre quarterbacks, but very bad against good quarterbacks. So, you got Jordan Davis on the defensive line. You got N'Kobe Dean and Kazir White at the linebacker position. You got James Bradbury, you add and Jaquiski Turt, you added in the secondary. You got pieces to work with here. So, we're gonna see what happens with them. And another key factor is health. When you look at the potential starting 22, I like it a lot. But what the depth looks like behind those players, that's a big thing. I think the offensive line has good depth, but I don't think we have a lot of depth in the running. We got a little bit, but not a lot of running back depth. We don't have a lot of tight end depth. The wide receiving core is solid. The D line got probably got the most depth of any position. Secondary has a little depth now. The linebacker core is better. I'll say that. But they a little thin once the starters go out. You get a little thinner at that position. So for me, Jalen Hurts development in year three as a starting quarterback. Nick Sirianni's play calling, Jonathan Gannon's defensive scheme, and help. Can this team stay relatively healthy, especially at areas where we're thin at? But if you add all that together, what we did in the offseason, I feel like this team is definitely right now ready to compete for an NFC East championship. You look at Dallas, obviously they still got a lot of talent over there, but they lost a couple of key pieces. You got a guy like Ezekiel Elliott, I think is just getting older and older. You look at Washington, yeah, they got Carson Wentz over there now, but they got some solid players over there, but who's their wide receiver core outside of Terry McLaurin? Then you look at the Giants, had a nice draft, got some young guys in there, but since can Saquon Barkley stay out there, what's going to happen with Daniel Jones? So you look at all the questions in this division, I feel like the Eagles have a chance to really, to me, have a chance to really win this division. But all those factors got to come out, and I'm excited to see what happens. But with that being said, that's all I got for y'all today. Appreciate y'all checking out the video. Hit the like button for your boy. Give me a subscribe. I have Philadelphia Eagles, NFL, and content on my other teams throughout the year. Y'all have a blessed one. Fly Eagles fly.